my channel. Welcome to another Sunday reset video. So I made a little checklist that I'm gonna kind of read off to you guys, and then we're gonna get right into this video. I highly recommend doing a little to-do list so that way you can stay on track. I know when you have so much things going on in the house, you get pulled in all these different directions and sometimes you forget what you're actually supposed to be getting done. So I wrote it out so that way I can remember and get every single thing done. So the first thing on my to-do list was my therapy session, and I went to therapy this morning. It was amazing, you guys. It was like life-breaking. Me and my therapist talked today about positive thinking and how we can reroute our minds from thinking negative thoughts. A lot of times when I'm overwhelmed and I'm stressed out, I have a lot of things going on, my mind immediately goes to thinking negative. And we worked on strategies about how we can think more positive in our life. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. BetterHelp, if you guys have never heard of it, they are an amazing online resource. They have licensed therapists. They connect you within 48 hours with the licensed therapist when you sign up for BetterHelp. So once you go on BetterHelp's website, it will ask you like all of these different questions about maybe why you're seeking therapy, what you expect to get out of therapy, and then BetterHelp will connect you with a therapist within 48 hours. And then after you get connected with your therapist, you can immediately go on and schedule your first session. They matched me with the most perfect therapist, you guys. Like, I love her. She's amazing. But say, for example, you get matched with a therapist and it's not going so well. Maybe you didn't connect with your therapist. I think it's so important for you to feel connected to your therapist. You want someone that is going to be easy to talk to, someone that you connect with, someone that you feel comfortable with. So if you do your first session and you're like, this just didn't go so well, you can change your therapist out, no charge to you. BetterHelp will reconnect you with another therapist in your area. I think that just every single person can benefit from therapy. I personally like doing therapy to really just change my perspective and to really like walk me through different situations, things that my therapist has put in my life that I didn't even think about. BetterHelp has over 20,000 licensed therapists, so I seriously know there's someone out there for everybody. You get to choose how you want to talk and connect to your therapist. So you can do a phone session, you can do a video session, you can even do texting as well. There's so many options. BetterHelp was so kind to give all of my viewers 10% off their first month of therapy, which is amazing. Seriously, everybody deserves to have a therapist that will listen, help, assist. Seriously, it is just life-changing, you guys. So I will have that discount link down below for you guys. And a huge thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. Okay, you guys, we are kicking off this Sunday reset routine, and what we have next on our checklist is to tidy the front of the house. So we're gonna be doing a tidy in the kitchen, we're gonna be wiping down the dining table, we're gonna do a quick little tidy in the family room. I just wanna get all of the surfaces wiped down, but first we are gonna be unloading this dishwasher so that way we can load some dirty dishes in there throughout the day. And then the next thing we have to do on our to-do list is I need to go to the grocery store, pick up some groceries. We also have to fold laundry, tidy the master bedroom, and cook a yummy meal. So we have tons to do in this Sunday reset routine. We're gonna get things done and get ourselves ready for the week. Now that we have the dishwasher emptied, we're gonna go ahead and load the dirty dishes that were in the sink in the dishwasher. And I love this little Scrub Daddy sponge. I picked it up from Target. I'll try to link it down below for you guys. It is so fun. It dispenses the little like soap through the sponge. So love it. We're gonna get the dishwasher loaded, hand wash anything that can't go in there, and then we'll be moving right on along. So I wanted to give my sink a very deep clean. So usually each night I will just wipe the sink clean with like some dish soap, but I wanted to do a deeper clean today. So I'm using some Barkeeper's Friend, like in the powdered form. And this sponge I'm using, I only use in the sink, and I'm giving it a really good scrub. And then after that, we're gonna give it a good rinse. And then we're going to go in with some Dawn Power Wash to really get this sink extra clean. And you guys will have to see when I'm done. It definitely got nice and clean and shiny, so I love this combination. So now I want to clean our disposal. We can't have a clean sink without taking the time to clean the disposal. So I got those little tablets from Target. It's by A-Fresh. And you just put the little tablet down in the disposal. You turn the warm water on and you just let it run. And then you just wipe the sink clean when you're done. And there you go. Your garbage disposal will smell nice and fresh. Now we're moving right on along to wiping down all of the countertops. I'm just using my Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose spray in the rose scent. This is still one of my favorites. So if you have white cabinets, you know that these need to be wiped down all the time so they stay white. So it had been a few days since I went over these cabinets and really wiped them down. So wanted to take care of it today. I am just using a microfiber cloth, my Mrs. Meyer spray. It does a really good job at making sure to not only wipe down the cabinet, I'm also wiping down the handles. And while we're wiping down things, I figured we'd go ahead and do the stainless steel as well. So I wiped down the outside of the microwave. I had just cleaned the inside of it, so that didn't need to be cleaned. And then we're also going to be wiping down the fridge as well. I just really wanted to wipe down like all the surfaces in the kitchen today. Do you guys see how disgusting my microfiber cloth is? That is why I'm constantly switching in between cleaning. So now I have a fresh one, and we're gonna finish this kitchen off by giving this island a really good wipe down. We always eat here at those bar stools, so this gets really dirty. So really just wanted to get all of the food grime off this counter. We are almost done with cleaning the front of the house, and then we can check that off of our list. The next thing we have on our to-do list is to pick up groceries. So we'll be doing that here shortly. I just wanted to wipe down that little console, also wiping down the dining table, the coffee table. We're gonna be fluffing the pillows, folding the blankets, and that's really all this space needed. And since the floors had got a deep vacuum and mop just a couple of days ago, I'm just gonna be running the Roomba. That'll save us a lot of time. We're gonna let this run, and we're headed out to go to the grocery store. Okay, I just got back from the grocery store. I went to 2 grocery stores because Aldi didn't have everything I needed. So this is like a mix of like things from Aldi and things from Publix. But first up, I picked up these Simple Mills crackers. They're so good. If you guys love Cheez-Its, this is like a healthier version to Cheez-Its. It has all clean ingredients, so it's a great option. I love Simple Mills. They have like so many good snacks. got some baby potatoes. I got some cherry tomatoes. A lot of this stuff is for the recipe we're gonna be making later. I got some cherries because I love cherries. And I also picked up some sun-dried tomatoes. I got some buffalo chicken breasts. I like to use this to make sandwiches, some pepper jack cheese for sandwiches. And then we got some asparagus. I needed some tortellini for the recipe we're making later. And then the lemonade at Aldi, it is about to go away, you guys. They only have it in the spring and summertime. As soon as fall comes, they are gonna be getting rid of it. So stock up. They only had 2 bottles left, so I just snagged those 2. And then I got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs for the recipe we're gonna be making later. And then I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my homemade immunity shot recipe. It is so easy to make at home, so that will be coming soon. But this was on sale at Publix, so I just went ahead and picked it up. And then I got some pasta sauce, some salsa for a crock pot recipe. We needed some more pesto. I use pesto for like so many different salads, so many different sandwiches. We love pesto, so I always run low on that. Got some turkey bacon. We can have this for breakfast with like some scrambled eggs, or like with an omelet would be really good. And then we needed some baking soda to stock the pantry. I got 2 packs of these penne noodles. I love using this for spaghetti. Like, I don't like using traditional spaghetti noodles for spaghetti. I don't know why. I love these noodles whenever I make spaghetti. And then these are my favorite healthy chocolate chip cookies. If you guys love cookies and you're trying to be healthy, this has very clean ingredients compared to so many other cookie brands. So this is a great healthy alternative. It's called Sweet Loren's. Love these chocolate chunk cookies. And then I got 2 kombuchas. I got pomegranate, it's my favorite flavor. And then I love this oat milk. I use it to make my iced coffee. I will brew a shot of espresso, and then I will do some oat milk, and then I'll also do a splash of my favorite creamer, which I also picked up today from Publix. I love the plant-based Chobani creamer. It is amazing, you guys. I get the sweet and creamy. And then we needed some avocados. And then I saw this at Aldi and I wanted to try it. It is the aged cheddar and black pepper in its kettle chips. Look how good that looks. So never tried this before. I wanted to try that. And then I got some pistachios for like a little healthy snack. And that is all we needed. We are fully stocked on our meats for now, and we still have vegetables from last week, and we still have a ton of like bananas, apples, lemons, limes, things like that. So I didn't need too much groceries this week. Fridge has been stocked, and now we can move on down our to-do list, and we're going to be tackling the master bedroom. I want to give it a quick little tidy. I want to wipe down the surfaces in here. So first thing we're going to do is give the bed a fresh pair of sheets. I'm not going to be washing any of the blankets or the duvet. I only do that monthly, but I like to change the sheets out weekly. So let's go ahead and get some fresh sheets on the bed. Now I'm just using a microfiber cloth and that same wood cleaner we used on the dining table, and we're just going to wipe down the nightstand, and then I also want to wipe down the mirrors in here as well, just really getting all the surfaces wiped down and clean. How are you guys doing? How is your week? I hope everyone had an amazing week. And if you didn't, guess what? Monday is a new week. It's a fresh start. I love Mondays because you can just start over. Maybe you had a bad week. Maybe you didn't work out as much as you wanted to. You didn't eat as healthy as you would have liked to. Monday is just a fresh start to start over. So I am excited about the new week, but I wanted to share with you guys a new show that we found on Netflix. So I grew up watching the show Survivor. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but there's a show on Netflix called Alone, and it is so good. It's literally about people being alone out in the wilderness and how they are able to survive. They have to hunt their food. They have to make their shelter. The show is literally incredible. Like, I love it. We like it so much that Netflix only has one season, so we had to go hunt down the other seasons and found it on History Channel. So now we're going backwards and we're watching season 7, and it is so good. You guys, give that show a try. You'll have to let me know what you think of it. But now we have to do some laundry, and this is the last big thing we have to do on our to-do list. The only thing we're going to be doing later is making a delicious meal, and we were able to get our home tidied, ready for the week, and I have multiple loads of laundry we're going to be taking care of. I have some whites, darks, and lights, so we're going to go ahead and get this folded and put away.
I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same, I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. Had this conversation.
Okay, so I want to share with you guys how to make this delicious summer pasta recipe. It is so good, you guys. The first thing you want to start by is washing all your vegetables. So we're going to be using some asparagus. We're also going to be using some cherry tomatoes, and go ahead and clean your meat. Once you have all of your veggies and meat cleaned, I'm going to chop the meat up in small pieces, and then we're going to go ahead and begin to grill it. So I'm using some olive oil. I'm adding some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and this just gives this recipe the most flavor. I've tried it with chicken breast before, but I love it with the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So season the chicken up with salt, pepper, and we're gonna let that cook for a few minutes. And while that's cooking, we're gonna chop up our vegetables. So I am slicing our cherry tomatoes in half, and then also I'm gonna be chopping up our asparagus as well. So how I chop my asparagus up is I cut off the ends, and then I cut the asparagus in thirds. You just want small pieces, so that way you're able to eat it in the summer pasta. So you want to give your chicken a turn once it's slightly brown on one side. You want to make sure it's fully cooked through, and then you want to remove it out the pan and set it aside. We're also boiling the water for our tortellini. I added some more olive oil in this pan, and we're going to be sauteing our vegetables. So we're going to start by sauteing our asparagus. And then I love to add some sun-dried tomatoes with asparagus. It just adds some amazing flavor. And then we're gonna season this up with some salt and pepper. And then once the asparagus becomes slightly softened, then we're gonna go ahead and add our cherry tomatoes and cook it for a few more minutes. Our vegetables are almost done. I'm just adding about a tablespoon of some minced garlic, and then you want to add that cooked chicken back to this mixture. You want to add the tortellini noodles. You want to also add some pesto. I'm using basil pesto. I do about 1/4 of a cup, and then you want to give this a really good mix. Then the final thing you're going to do is season this up one last time with salt and pepper. Give it a good toss, and then I love to top my summer pasta with some Parmesan cheese. It just makes this recipe so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this Sunday reset routine. Don't forget to check out BetterHelp. I will have that link down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. We were able to check off everything on our to-do list. You guys have an amazing Sunday, and I'll see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye.